Hello, welcome back to Round on a Bike Base Camp. You can see it's really windy today, and we're gonna go out and have a look at the sea, see if it looks as windy as it does here. Could be nice with the waves, and it's a really nice road out there. We have a couple of surprises for you today as well. My wife is going to show her new riding gear, and we thought everybody else is doing, you know, all these reviews for clothing and boots and stuff, and it's really high-end stuff. So we thought, let's have a look at all the cheap stuff and see if it's really as crap as the price suggests. So she ordered two pairs of two jackets. Really looks really nice, and a couple of gloves. So we're gonna have a look at those, and she's gonna make a review of them once she used them a little bit. But today we're gonna have a look at them. So let's get on the bike. Blue Betty today. Today we're going on Blue Betty, and I just go and get my helmet and stuff. Shit. And then we go out to the sea and have a look. Now you can see it's really windy. We're on our way out to Händelöp, which is a really cool little fishing harbour. Just hoping that I'm not getting blown off the road before I get there. So the road there is really pretty, curvy, nice little road, so it should be a nice ride, even though it's really a little bit tricky with the wind. Anyway, we'll see when we get there if we have this really cool view over the sea, and yeah, bear with me. Breaking up now on the small base here. This is a base taking into from the Baltic Sea in mainland here. So you can see that the ice is disappearing more and more. Let's see how it looks when we get out to Händelöp. Wow! Stick on the road. Too bad actually. It's compared to when I went around the Great Lakes of Sweden last summer, when it was hurricane forces and really heavy rain, and that was horrendous. So today is actually quite nice in comparison. We're coming up now here to where we would see the sea a little bit more properly for the first time. On the left side, look at that, gorgeous, fantastic, isn't it? We're closing up now to the little fishing harbour, and we're actually going out to a couple of islands. as you see here, we're crossing the first bridge and we're coming out to a series of islands, and it's really pretty, isn't it? And the road out here is fantastic, and I'm going to make a map of it, and I will put that here somewhere so you can see where it is exactly. Oh man, it's so windy. Can you see the treetops? Oh gosh, it's just throwing me all over the place. Anyway, it's not that bad, and now we're coming up here to our stop where we're turning around, and this is pretty. You're gonna love this. Coming through this little door here. Ah, look at that. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Okay, we're here now at Händelöp. I'm just gonna have a little look around. Look at this. It's cool, isn't it? With all these little fishing boats, and they even have like a fuel station here for the fishing boats, and the cliffs here. We used to go diving out here, and it's really nice diving. You can actually get quite a nice little nature dive. There's no wreck or anything like this here, but it's quite a nice little nature dive. And you can see here it's quite deep, just the cliffs go straight into the sea. And today the wind comes from land, so it's not the big waves coming from out of sea breaking over shore, but still it's pretty cool, isn't it? Ha! Yeah, man. Let's go down here and have a look. And now I'm riding in my new Forma boots, and they're really comfortable, I have to say. Also, they're quite nice walking in. I don't know if when I did the last couple of trips, I've been doing a few really long walks in my riding boots, and it's not nice, but I think with these I would be okay with it. They're good, they're nice, comfortable riding, and they're very comfortable walking, which is a novelty, isn't it? All right, snow is still here on the cliffs. Beautiful sea. You can't really tell how windy it is. Well, maybe my hair is giving it away a little bit. Let's have a look down here. So here, when we were diving out here, we used to keep our kit here on the cliffs, and then we would go in and just swim out. We would sometimes swim around this little island, and it's really pretty. During World War II, I'm sure you're aware of that Sweden on the paper was a neutral country. That was on the paper. In real life it wasn't neutral at all. I wasn't even born, but Sweden supplied the Nazi Germany with iron ore, and without the iron ore they would not have been able to build all their weapons and tanks and all that bollocks. So neutral, I wouldn't say so, but obviously the Allies, they wanted to take this route with cargo ships out, and out here were exactly where they were passing, and there was a submarine hiding behind an island over here, and they come the big ships down here. They had a convoy with aircraft and military ships, and the submarine managed to sink one of the cargo ships called Luleå, and that ship we dive on out here, and I'm going to show you some pictures of it. It's pretty amazing to say the least. You can have a look at that while I'm walking back towards the bike. Shit. Yeah, it's windy. I don't know if I mentioned it before. It's a little bit windy. I hope you enjoyed that little film from the wrecked Luleå that I filmed not last summer but a few summers ago. And now we're going to start heading our way back towards town and the base camp. So Jasmin is trying her new gear on, and the dog is playing in the early spring, and she's going to give you a little bit of a run through of her new jackets. Yeah. looks okay.
Most jackets fit me perfectly well as long as they're open, but once I zip them up, they get a little bit too tight here. I have to pull them up, and then I get some extra centimeters up here, which is really annoying once you put on a helmet. With this one, it is very different. Close it up all the way to the top, put in the rain thingy, and close the Velcro. If I just those side straps are ready for how I want to have them, it sits snug the way it should. Nothing stands up here, plenty of space on the inside, no rubbing on the neck. And all the protectors are in place, both on the elbows, the shoulders, and of course the one on the back. Want me to dance? Yeah, so 49 English pounds, I'm perfectly happy with this. Let's see how long it lasts. A little bit bigger. Last time I tried it, I didn't have a sweater underneath, so I might need a little bit more space around the hips. And then we zip up. Right, so this one you see you don't have any water lock here or whatever it's called. Jacket is a really nice fit. The one difference that I feel is that the back plate, because it is much harder, it's also something that you feel constantly. I haven't tried it when riding yet, but listen. But I think it's something to get used to. Another thing that I noticed here is, even if I open those, sleeves are slightly too short for my taste, but that can be fixed with a little bit of a long sleeve shirt underneath and the gloves, so that shouldn't be an issue. Overall, 45 English pounds. I'm also quite happy with this one. Big hips, no problem. Thank you.